Here is a question worth thinking about. If the oceans vanished tomorrow, what would we find on the bottom? The answer is not just coral and fish. The answer is cities, roads, temples, an entire chapter of human history that the sea swallowed and never gave back. Here is the key fact to understand everything in this video. 20,000 years ago, the Earth was in an ice age. Huge amounts of water were frozen in ice sheets. Sea levels were 120 meters lower than today. When the ice melted, that water had to go somewhere. It went into the ocean. So how much land did humans lose? The North Sea between Britain and Europe was dry land. The Persian Gulf was a river valley where people farmed. The Indonesian islands were one connected continent. Roughly 10 million square kilometers of coastal land now sits under the ocean. So how do scientists actually find these cities? Three main tools. Multi-beam sonar sends sound waves down and maps the shape of the seafloor in extraordinary detail. LIDAR uses laser pulses from aircraft to detect patterns. And ROVs, remotely operated vehicles, go down and film what sonar finds. Let us start with one example that explains everything. 10 meters off the coast of Israel lies a village called Atlit-Yam. It was built around 6,900 BCE, that is 9,000 years ago. Stone houses, a well, human skeletons still in position where people were buried, perfectly preserved by the sea. Here is something that surprises most people. The seabed is actually an excellent place for preservation. Cold temperatures slow decay. Low oxygen prevents breakdown. Sediment seals sites completely from the air. A city buried under ocean sediment can survive better than one left exposed on land. In 2000, Indian marine archaeologists found something in the Gulf of Khambhat that stunned the research world. A city-sized complex 120 feet underwater. Stone structures, pottery, human remains. Ancient Indian texts described Dwarka as a city swallowed by the sea. The question is whether this is it. Here is something discovered only in December 2024. Off the coast of Brittany in France, divers found submerged stone structures 7,000 years old, 500 years older than Stonehenge. Enormous megalith monoliths standing on the seafloor. That raises a fascinating question. How long can human memory actually preserve real geographical events? Research from 2015 found Aboriginal Australian oral stories accurately described coastal flooding events from 10,000 years ago. Human memory is far longer than we assumed. Not all submerged cities were swallowed by the Ice Age. Baiae in the Bay of Naples was ancient Rome's most lavish resort. Emperors spent their summers here. It sank gradually through volcanic ground movement called bradyseism, the ground literally lowering. Port Royal, Jamaica gives us the most precise date of any underwater site. On June 7th, 1692, at 11:43 a.m., an earthquake dropped 2/3 of the city into the sea in under 2 minutes. Archaeologists found a pocket watch stopped at that exact moment. Every building frozen at the angle it fell. The most completely understood submerged city is Pavlopetri off the coast of Greece. It sits in only 3 to 4 meters of clear water. Using 3D sonar, scanning archaeologists mapped every street, every building, every courtyard. It was occupied from 2800 BCE. Here is how to understand Thonis Heraclean. Before Alexandria existed, this was Egypt's greatest port. Every ship from the Mediterranean passed through it. In the 2nd century BCE, an earthquake liquefied the clay beneath the city and it sank in hours. Here is something most people have never heard of. Sundaland. 20,000 years ago, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand were all connected into one continent the size of Western Europe. It had rivers, forests, and plains. So what does all of this mean for what we know about human history? It means that the story of civilization almost certainly began on coastlines that are now underwater. The oldest cities in our textbooks existed on dry land that survived.